All right.
Pros and cons of ethanol. So starting off with the pros, one of the main aspects of ethanol is the fact that it is a cleaner resource than gasoline. So for the 13 billion gallons of ethanol that were used by people, it's around 20% more efficient than gasoline as far as producing greenhouse gases. And in that, that's much more efficient in the end of the day, because 20% on 13 billion that's a lot of saved. I'm blanking on it, but another factor of that is that it's also renewable. So when you are producing the carbon, it's going into the atmosphere, and when you're growing the corn to produce the ethanol, it's using that carbon dioxide, and it's making more fuel, and it's just a cycle. It's renewable. Not fully renewable, but it is in that category. Also positive fact about it is economically positive, especially in the Midwest. Farmers don't have as much money as they can make, and having ethanol is a way for them to make money, grow corn, just sell it straight up, makes them a lot more money than they would have normally. Obviously there are cons. I know I just said it was much more, I actually didn't say that. It is cheaper, get that out of the way, per gallon is cheaper. However, you on the fact are getting much worse fuel efficiency. As you can see in that graph, it is not a ton better or worse, but it is still there in the fact that it will balance out at the end of the day. Also availability. It is not as far wide available in the U.S. because it's only grown in the Midwest, mainly, in other corn places or any other greenlands. So that means it's not able to get across the world as much, especially in the United States. And not only that, you also have to have a vehicle that can support the flex fuel, because it does require a different tuning in the vehicle itself to actually support the ethanol.
All right. So that last point you're making is a good point. The ethanol it's not as good for the engines as this just straight up gasoline and things for some of that. So it's like, and for your life lessons, you know, like, so I used a snowblower a lot yesterday. So I won't ever put ethanol type blends into my snowblower, my leaf blower, you know, even my mowers. You don't want to put, because that it'll really harder on the engines. The engines will break down more and stuff. So generally, you're going to use just regular gasoline for those things. So that's definitely a negative drawback for the ethanol type of things. But any other questions of him or? Okay.